Welcome back. With me now is Jeff Marlow, the executive chef, and he's a good one, from the Community Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma. Jeff, good to have you back, buddy.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I love it.
I looked around, I didn't see any food.
I ate it before I got here.
I'm a bit of a glutton.
Myself.
But you do good work, and I have to tell the folks at home, boy, you know what you're doing.
Thank you. Good
work over there. What's the situation with the food bank? How are you guys faring this part of the year?
We're doing good. Right now our numbers are larger than they've ever been in the history of the food bank.
By numbers, you mean?
With the amount of pounds of food that's coming into the food bank and the amount of pounds that we're distributing out of the food bank to our agencies across 26 counties. And just booming. You know, I've said it before. It's kind of unfortunate that we do so much volume there at the food bank, but it's fortunate that we're able to do the volume there at the food bank, knowing the reasons why we are serving is that there's people in need that need it.
Exactly.
So that always it's sad, but it's also positive that we're able to reach that.
I was going to say, it's got to give you a good feeling.
Absolutely.
To leave at the end of the day knowing you made a dent.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The country right now is in the grips almost of a panic in some cases over this coronavirus.
Yeah.
Is that going to touch your organization at all?
You know, I think it will be in the aspect, everybody's freaking out about this, and who knows if it's going to happen, but we need to be ready if it does. And unfortunately, our community in the poverty level, community in need, it's probably going to hit the worst, the most, because if they do citywide quarantines where they shut down cities and they shut down organizations to where you can't go and meet in gatherings and all these like Iron Gate, Salvation Army, these places that people would normally go get assistance, and they're saying, hey, stay away from that. What are we going to do? And you know, our senior team at the food bank, we're working with Feeding America, and we're putting together a plan right now that hopefully we don't have to use it, but if we do, we're going to have shelf-stable packages that'll feed a family of 2 to 4 for 14 days. You know, we're working right now to plan for that. And then if it doesn't happen, we've always got resources to distribute that out. So.
You know, I heard. Well, first of all, so you folks at home know where we're coming from. We're taping the show on Tuesday afternoon, and it's March 10th, and we just got word about 4 hours ago that Harvard and MIT have given all of their students till Sunday to be packed up and out off campus to go home. Other schools are considering the move. Others have joined it. We're going to see a real exodus away from colleges. And what they're doing is they're telling the students to go home, that they'll finish their courses online at home. That's going to, I mean, with these kinds of changes coming, that tells me that there's a lot going on out there. It's not anybody's keeping anything from us. I'm not making that accusation, but I'm saying there's a lot yet to come, you know?
I think so. And it's scary. It's scary for all of us, knowing that when it does come, what's going to happen, and knowing that Tulsa Public Schools, they're over 90% of all their schools, their kids are on free and reduced meals, and so you think about that. Just if schools are closed down and colleges and where every day these kids were able to go and get breakfast or lunch, and you know, what are they going to do now?
What's going to happen?
It's going to hurt.
And you know what's
hurt our population.
Tragic? It was less than 3 years ago when that number was at 40%. Now you say it's 90%?
Yeah, I know it's up there, and that's, so don't quote me on 90%. I probably shouldn't have said that on air, but I know that Tulsa Public Schools has got a really large number of free and reduced meals. A lot of their schools are more than 90%. But
what's a typical day for you?
Typical day for me is
what time do you roll in?
We open the kitchen at 6 o'clock, and we leave. I mean, our normal day that we leave is around 4:35, but we could have something going on in the evenings. We do family dinners off. You see the food truck right now on TV that they're showing, but we do family dinners every Thursday at some Tulsa housing site, and we go out and we feed a free meal to families on Thursday evenings. And that's a huge night. We average around 300 people when we go out and feed a free meal off the food truck.
Is that a regular event at that site?
Every Thursday. We change locations, and we'll give the location. We'll talk to the property manager at that site, and that way they can spread the word that we're going to be out here on that date. But yeah, we go in the morning. We partner with Youth Services of Tulsa, and we do this collaboration. It's called T-Town Tacos. If anybody's ever heard of it, and you look them up, they do caterings, but it's a business that we've created with Youth Services of Tulsa for young youth that need a second chance. They come in and they get training. They learn how to cook. It's a job. They get paid for it, and at the end of the day, they're serving tacos to the community. They do breakfast and lunch tacos. It also gets them out in the public to where they can talk to people and learn some communication skills. We start that in the morning at 6 a.m. and then we go into, we take donated product that we get from local grocery stores, Walmart, Sprouts, Reese's, you name it. Food comes in daily. We take that food that would normally be thrown away. It's just past its sell-by date, but not past its use-by date. So it's perfectly usable. And we create some really, really nice meals that we partner with community, All Souls, Catholic Charities, North Tulsa Task Force, Women Recovery, Residence, Show Inc., Oasis Day Center, places like that. They come and pick up meals from us that we create every day, and we send out some of the sites. The meals are frozen. They take them and reheat them. Some of the sites pick up hot meals, and do well over 1,000 meals a day just out of that donated food, and really nice meals. And then we run our food trucks every day also with the donated products. So not only are we delivering partnering with those people that are picking up, but we have our food trucks. And then we do government, we have a couple of government programs. We do CACFP, which is we serve adult meals to Life Senior Services, and then we also do children meals or after school meals to some schools and partner with YMCA on that. And then during the summertime, our kitchen adapts to summer feeding program. So we're constantly doing all those things I just said, and then we adapt to other programs that come along when they need it. And
you're always going to be in need of things.
Yes.
I mean, this kind of an organization would be, obviously, but what are you in need of right now? Other than money, I mean, you can use money. Not send money. Send them money.
So,
that's help.
Always money's king. But we're in the process of. We've had a capital campaign that we launched. It never went public yet, but it's going to go public. But it's really close to being funded. And our food bank's fixing to grow 51%. So right now we need capacity. Because we're at max capacity of what we can do in our kitchen there at the food bank. And with that capital campaign, we're fixing our food bank kitchen's around 1,300 square feet. It's going to go to 10,000 square feet. Wow. So we can produce more meals and do more out of it because there's a need, and we have the resources there to do it. We get volunteers. That's the other thing we need. We love volunteers. Please come out. You'll have fun volunteering. We'll teach you knife skills. You'll learn how to a fun recipe. We'll learn from you too. People come in, they want to cook with us, and they say, "Oh, my grandma or my mother, or I do this or I do that," and we're like, "That's awesome."
Well, I got to tell you, the job you guys do is incredible.
Thank you.
And you do it with class, and you do it with dignity, and both things matter here for folk who are in need. So a tip of the hat, and thank you for coming on to talk about it. We'd like to have you back, especially after you get that new kitchen up and running.
We will. I want to come back here and let's do a cooking segment sometime.
Hey, whoa. We'll talk to him about that because I do likes to eat. Thank you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you again down the road. Coming up, we're going to learn about the collection of over 12,000 firearms and thousands of artifacts in a museum right here in Claremore after this.